Good morning. Who is ready for a little bit of midweek fun during the month of February on Wednesdays? I hope the answer is you. Back in 30. Hey, good morning. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hopefully, I help you save time, effort, energy, and once in a while, a little bit of sanity. Hope that this live show finds everybody doing well. And if you're brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're a veteran here, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone. And if you're watching this on replay, hope you enjoy the show. Okay, going to get right to it. What do I have with me? Because it is Wednesday in February, I have my secret tin. Remember the secret tin from last week, of which I pick out random questions with possibly weird answers. Just saying, just saying. Let's find out. I'm going to shake this up. A little sound effect there. How's everybody doing today? And of course, I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to slam down on the comments in a second. Hello. Let's see who's sitting there. Good morning, Doug. How are you today? Nice to see ya. Let me put on my trusty glasses here for a second. Guten Tag, Herr Fräulein. Do not know what that means, but I'm going to assume it means good morning. Good morning back at you. Okay. Seems like you're the only one here in the comment section, but you know what? It's not going to stop us from the tin and the questions. Okay. Closing my eyes, mixing them up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Decisions. Okay. Oh, it would be story time. This means I'm going to tell you a little story. Yeah. Okay, hang out. You know how apropos. Right now it's February. We've been having a lot of snow days. And this story is so reminiscent. Let me just say fast hellos. Loosely translated, good morning, lovely lady. Well, good morning to you, sir. Okay, living in the moment. Good morning. How are you? You're late. You're not late. You're here. Anyone that's here is perfect. There you go. So back to story time. Back in 1978, I was working in Midtown, actually in the same building of which Fox News transmits their news, okay, over on 6th Avenue, called Avenue of the Americas. Okay, but they weren't transmitting anything yet because they weren't in existence yet, this news channel. Anyway, making a long story short, it turned into a sudden blizzard, which was supposed to be a minor event. Hello. So no one was kind of prepared at that point. So thankfully, our office let us out a little bit early, but I decided to do things the stupid way and decided to take a yellow taxi home. Big mistake, big mistake. Well, for too many reasons. Very costly, could have been more dangerous than riding the rails on the ground, but I thought I was doing the right thing. I was only like, what, about 20, 19, whatever. So anyway, at that point, I thought I was doing the right thing. Plus, I wanted to drop my then boss off at another location who had a long ways to go out to Long Island. So I wanted to drop her off near the train station. I think that's what it was. Okay. But when she left, I was still stuck going to where I had to go. And it wouldn't have been too bad if the driver wouldn't stop incessantly playing the following song. Are you ready? I know it's early in the morning. Brace yourself. So I'm going to sing this a little bit. Crimson and clover, over and over. Now, Tommy James. Love that song normally. Not that day. You know why? That taxi driver played that song 700 times. and I was stuck in a blizzard, and it felt like I couldn't move. So I wanted to be polite, wanted to maintain my composure. And even though I was young, and even though I love music, by really the 19th real-time sound of it, I couldn't stand it anymore. I said, please shut that thing off, please. Story time. Living in the moment, fell asleep in the recliner. Oh, that's the best place to be. Let me tell you, just now woke up. Hi, Doug. You all can call me Vicky because that's my name. You know what? Sometimes I refer to the channel name also to give the person's channel some exposure. I do know your name is Vicky. That's the reason when I do that. But nice to meet you, Vicky. There you go. Good morning, Lucy M. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Well, the bright side, it had a great bass beat. Yeah, but you know that part that goes na 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 5,000 times na 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 na. You know what? You're never going to stop ever remembering poor Janet stuck in a blizzard with that song in a yellow cab in New York City. Never again. Never. All right, let's see what else, Mr. Where's my can? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's see what else this thing has to offer us. Ta-da! Trivia question time. Okay. Trivia question time. Let me get my trusty notebook. Aha! Trivia question. Is Jan from New York City left-handed or right-handed? I'll come back to that in a minute. Take guesses. Am I left-handed or am I right-handed? Am I left-handed or am I right-handed? Oh, how cute. Everybody's interacting. Sheila, you are not late. Nobody is late. If you're here, you're on time. That's the way I look at it. Thank you so much. Doug. Yeah, they could have played that song about your town, you know, Moni Moni, the inspiration of which came from the Mutual of New York building. Oh, just saying, just saying. Who knew that? Talk about trivia. Thank you. All right, so Sheila's guessing left. Vicky, not living in the moment. Vicky is saying left, but you can write both ways. Doug is guessing right. Lucy M is guessing left. Okay, I'm going to wait for a couple more answers before I come back to it. Okay. So, see what else is in this thing. Mixing this up so I don't repeat anything. Okay. Uh-oh, I got another guessing one. Guess the number. Oh, okay. I'm going to make this one a little more challenging than last week. Guess my favorite age of my life between numbers 1 and 62. What would I consider my absolutely favorite age of my life? In fact, I'm going to write it down, okay? But this time, remind me to show it to you because last week I forgot to show you my proof, and I felt really badly about that. Because when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Okay? Just saying. So guess my favorite age. Okay, so living in the moment's guessing when I was 21. No. Doug is guessing 29. No. By the way, getting back to the hands, I am left-handed. Second question that you didn't expect. Which hand do I bowl with, however? Which hand do I bowl with? Am I left-handed bowler or right-handed bowler? This is thrown out of nowhere, not in the can. Sheila's guessing my favorite age to have been as 40. Lucy, you're scaring me. You're floating dangerously close to the right answer. Okay. But it wasn't 8. It wasn't bad. 8 was okay. That's when a lot of my favorite songs came out. but that's not the answer. Okay, so in the meantime, going to get out more questions. I love Wednesdays in February. How about you? Next. Oh, this is a very important question. Wait a minute, Sheila. Wait, this is special. You're going to get a gong on this one, a good gong. Look at this. Sheila, you are absolutely right. Jan, I'm also left-handed and bowl right-handed. That's me. Don't ask me why. The same with Frisbee. When I throw a Frisbee, I use my right hand. I don't get it. However, I write with my left hand. Isn't that crazy? Not quite ambidextrous, but kind of like ambidextrous. Ooh, I don't get it. Let's see. Doug? Left-handed bowler, just like my sister was. Wow. And I'm a right-handed bowler, even though I'm left-handed. Go figure. Next question from the question tin can. Do I love bumper car rides? Random question. By the way, who gives up on my favorite age? Anybody giving up? Do you want the answer? Are you ready for the answer? Doug, you are not off your game this morning because you said something in German that I couldn't figure out. You win, actually. Okay. Oh, look at Sheila. Just for saying yay, guess what? Here's what you're going to get. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate this at 6:15 in the morning. Lucy M., you're getting close, but not quite. All right, Doug. My sister used to say, and she was left-handed, that lefties were the only ones in their right mind. That doesn't make sense because of the opposite hemisphere in the brain. I have no idea. On a sad note, when I was in first grade, a nun did not care for my left-handedness. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. And I never forgot that. But that's okay, because my mother took care of that one. Just saying. Moms, you are awesome. Okay, all right. It's not 15. It's not 16. Yeah, I know. Helping folks wake up. Sheila, you make a good point. Oh, it's 5:27 there in Texas. Okay, my favorite age in my life was 12. Don't ask me why. I guess because like the world, like you start recognizing being 12 in 1971 was really cool. The music was really cool. Politics was really cool from a 12-year-old's point of view. The Partridge Family was popular. Brady Bunch. That was my life. Having fun with my friends and family. That was it. And of course, making good grades at school. Just saying. The very same school I ended up teaching in. What? Yeah. Doug, I know what you're saying about that nun because my sister's teachers did the same thing to her. And yeah, it hurt. Yeah. Well, my mother discovered a little evidence on my left hand. And ever hear of run, don't walk? That was my mom. Run, don't walk. Don't you ever. And that's the end of that conversation. Never happened again. But I felt like, gee, what's wrong with me? I'm using the wrong hand. So anyone that's ever gone through that kind of like trauma, wash it out of your brain. Their validation means nothing. It doesn't. Anyway, fun question. Do I love bumper car rides? Yes or no? What says you? Does Jan from New York City love bumper car rides? Yes or no? We'll get back to that answer, okay? Because I got to watch the time. I know you guys are busy, wizzy. It's a weekday, and you got to hustle and bustle. Who'd rather do this all day than go to work? Oops. Ta-da! 2-ingredient recipe time. Yeah. Okay. Now, back to the trusty notebook. Okay. Bear with me a second. These show notes had a few pages. Okay, 2-ingredient recipe. Okay, get a load of this recipe. So cool. Okay. Easy ingredient biscuits, and there's a video of which later, when this becomes an actual video, I'll be able to attach to the description box below. There's a video that I found, easy ingredient biscuits video. 1 cup of heavy cream and 1 cup of self-rising flour to make biscuits. Oh, I love that idea. It is a budget saver. It is a time saver. It is a sanity saver. And it sounds awfully delicious. Anyone out there ever make biscuits like that? I'm going to include that video in the description box later. So please check it out. Okay. Good morning, Peter. How are you? Okay. Living in Vicky. Vicky says, no on the bumper car. Okay. Lucy says, yes, you like them since you said you love carnivals. Some people are reserved. Doug says, just like me, you love bumper car rides. Peter says, sounds good. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer. Yes and no. Yes. Back in the 80s, I decided to go on a bumper car ride in, of all places, of course, in Coney Island, New York City, in Brooklyn, of which I used to love to go to every summer, multiple times, every single year. But I have been known to probably be the only person in New York City history to have the car ride person stop the cars, stop the ride in the middle of the ride, because even though my spirit was willing, my coordination was not. There were too many bumps going on, and the ride literally had to be stopped. And even the ride manager said, I think you're the only person that had to stop a ride in the history at that point. Maybe somebody else in the future broke that record. But yeah, that was me. And if you were on that ride, sorry. But I did have some fun. You know what? I'm going to bang this one for me. Yay for making history. All right. Look, the time's going by. Got to get a few more. Okay, got a riddle. Riddle time. Riddle time. By the way, anyone can make this game. You could do it for free. Follow my model. Do it at home. Have some fun. Free fun with your family and friends. You can do it. Just have to do it. Sheila, you are 100% correct. I don't think left-handed people like bumper cars. I liked the ride. I didn't control it properly. That was my problem. Oh, Peter says, I would love the smash-up derby. Not sure, but maybe. Doug, I thought Coney Island, even though I've never been there, but I watched the Warriors. There you go. Lucy, it's okay to get it wrong. I get a lot of things wrong. At least I admit it. Good morning, Tony Ann. Good morning, Tony Ann. How are you? Vicky, my ex something made biscuit with buttermilk and self-rising. They were the bomb. Cool. That sounds really good. 2 ingredients. Low budget. Love. Okay. Riddle time. Got to get my trusty notebook. Are you ready for the riddle? Okay. What month of the year has 28 days? So you get to answer that one. What month of the year has 28 days? Okay. Next, got to go back to the can for more questions. Okay. Fun facts about New York City. Ta-da! Okay. Fun facts about New York City. Now, this is another question you guys have to try to answer. Question: do more men or women populate New York City? Do we have more men here or more women? You keep it just right, M or W, whatever makes your life easier, okay? Let's see. Okay, Peter says February. Takes a little while. Doug says February, and yeah, it's too easy. Okay, living in the moment. Okay, Vicky and Sheila, you guys have really either you had a lot of coffee today, but the both of you are going to get a yay. Every single month has February, and there's never a too easy riddle. It's a riddle. If it sounds too obvious, think twice. Think twice. Every month. Congratulations, anyone who said that. You guys really rock. Hello. Okay, got a couple more to go before we float on out of here. This is an interesting one. What would you do with? I'm going to throw you a question, but answer this later in the comment section later, okay? In the comment section later. What would you do with 100 boxes of yellow or chocolate cake mix? What would you do with 100 boxes of yellow or chocolate cake mix? I'll tell you what I would do. I would do a fundraiser with half of them, okay? And bake them up as much as possible. And then the other half I would send to local food banks, okay? Now, maybe you were going to say something similar, or maybe come out with something really, really extremely creative. Put that in the regular comment section below because we're running out of time. Sheila says, Doug, it's too early for such questions, right? I know. But imagine you got them right. And Peter says he thinks the answer is in the question. There you go. Okay, now, so as far as that boxes of cake mix, please get back to me on the other comment section. Okay. Okay, now here's a for you to do later challenge. Okay? Okay. 2 challenges. Excuse me. And I didn't have my coffee. Well, actually, it's not coffee tea. It's like a makeshift tea. I'll tell you about that another time. Okay. Sorry about that. For you to do later challenge, try to save $5 to $10 on your next grocery haul. Okay? Find clever ways. And when and if you do, come back in the future and share that story, because I love to hear different people's perspectives on saving. After all, the channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money, right? So I'd love to hear your input. Okay? Thanks. So let's see. Vicky, what did you say here? Vicky says, keep 2 and put the rest in the blessing box. Oh, that's sweet. I love that answer. Doug says, taking a little time for some reason these comments to come up, saying the same thing. In Australia, it's too late. I can't win to lose with this. Too early, too late. Hey, think all the work I put into this stuff here. All right. Doug O'Haver. Hey, Peter, it's not too late. You still got the time to go out and howl at the moon. You find that relaxing. All right. Next and final for today. Oh, no, it's not final. There's one more. There's one more after this. Okay, cash tip. My favorite quick tip for cash saving. Please go to the store, grocery store with a list. I know it sounds obvious. I know you've heard it a million times, but compare this in your life. The visit you made to the grocery store without a list versus the visit you made to the grocery store with a list. This is not to say that even if you have a list, you're not going to deviate. You certainly might. But I would imagine it's a lot better than when you go to the grocery store with 0 list. Obvious, common tip. Don't forget it, though. It adds up at the end of the month. It really, really does. So I'm going to close it with this one. And it's a question to you guys. Let's see if you know the answer. Fun fact about the human body. So I'll go over to my fun fact. Okay. Okay, question. It's multiple choice. Let's see who knows the answer, okay? All right, fun fact about the human body. The human nose can detect how many smells? 100 smells, 500 smells, or 1 trillion smells? The human nose can detect how many smells? 100, 500, or 1 trillion? Give your answer. Anyway, before I wrap this up, while you're giving your answer, I want to thank everybody for taking your time out of your busy schedule, even if it is early in the day. Let's start off our days on a positive note, because sometimes when you start your day off on a negative note, it's sort of like the prelude to the rest of the morning. You don't want that. Always try to find a way to start your day off on a positive note. It doesn't have to be doing a full-blown trivia game, but just think positive thoughts, put on great music. Think about, what do you want to accomplish today? What is your goal today? Do you want to do something with meaning? Take a notebook, write down. Today, I want to do this or that with meaning today. Today, I'd like to bless someone in this way. Today, I'm going to make that phone call that I've been putting off because I hate waiting on hold just to haggle about your, let's say, cable bill. Maybe that'll save you money. Do something positive for yourself or for your family on this day. After all, this day is all we really have. Make the best of it. Now, let's go back. Okay, interaction. Okay, Peter Dell just detects smell. Vicky says 500. Lucy says 100. Okay, thank you, Doug. You agreeing with Peter. Sheila says, Jan, thank you for this great time. Love you guys, of course. Peter says, it won't be exactly with the number. Everyone is different. This is such, thank you, Doug. I really appreciate this comment. This is such a wonderful way to start the day or to go to bed. Thank you so much. And Sheila, you guys really, really rock. Every single one of you rock that show up. Thank you so much. But believe it or not, the human nose, and I was really shocked to learn this myself, it actually can detect not 100 smells, not 500, but 1 trillion. That is absolutely unimaginable. 1 trillion. What a wonderful machine we are. And of course, we're more machine. We're heart and soul. Okay? A computer is a machine. A telephone is a machine, if you think about it. However, we are so much more than that. Let's appreciate each other every single day. Okay. Now listen, come back Friday. We're going to talk about on Friday 5 setbacks that prevent people from saving and what can we do about it. So I thought that, I know that that's an important thing to talk about. 5 setbacks that can screw up your savings habits and how we can overcome that. So we'll talk about that on Friday. Also, I'm going to give you the result of the recent super chats. And well, actually, I can tell you right now, it's at $85. The goal is $500. We're at $85. So on Friday, when you come back, $5 helps. If I had 10 people super chat just $5, that's $50 on Friday. So let's aim for a $5 Friday kind of thing throughout that broadcast. That would be awesome. And hope you had fun. That's the whole goal. I hope everybody had fun. I look forward to seeing everybody again when, but let me make sure that I got everyone's here. Doug, hard to do something positive when they're expecting, what's this? When they're expecting wind chills in Dallas. Well, I would say this. If it were me, if I have a roof over my head and it's still expecting wind chills and all that outside factor stuff, think of the roof, just, it's like a mind game. It's very helpful. Okay. Yes. Good morning and goodbye for now. Take good care till we all meet again. You thought that That was only a dog's nose. No, human. Shocking, right? We learned something. Lucy M, thanks. You are so welcome, Lucy. And Vicky, everybody here, and Peter, and everybody that's viewed that I can't see because you're watching it on replay. Let me tell you a fast, quick story about this tea. This is not tea. This is not coffee. This is hot water, milk, and cinnamon. What? I know. I thought I had my favorite tea left and I had to make some time for the show, so I put in other things. But it worked. I like it. Taking my sip for now, but not my sip for the rest of the day. Everybody come back Friday. Have an amazing day. And if you cannot help with Super Chats, please at least really help with this. And this is a huge, it's not even an at least. Share your favorite videos that you think may be of help to someone. Maybe someone's having a sad moment, and maybe watching a fun game might help that person. Anything. If you find like an inexpensive recipe, for example, like that soup idea the other night, share it with someone who may need it. And that will help all of us. Did everybody give me a thumbs up today who liked the show? If you didn't, thumbs up. Thank you. I hope you do soon. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for watching. Why? Because I really do appreciate whose time? Your time. Because I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back on Friday when we talk about 5 setbacks that can screw up our savings intentions, okay? I'll put a post out as a reminder. Have a wonderful day.